week rolls on. Yeah. You tune your gears, I check my line. That green light flash says it's our time. Clean and steady, smooth and slow. Let the rhythm tell you where to go. Ain't no glory, ain't no pain, just the road and the sound of the rain. It's Tuesday night racing. Under pale moonbeams. Same make, same car, living our dream. We don't fight dirty, we drive it clean. Chasing that gold in a silver machine. On a worn-out wheel, gray hair shining in the dashboard steel. No crowd screaming, no cameras flash, just a quiet man and a little dash. They say we're mad, we say we're free, trading miles for memory. Every apex tells a tale of how the heart outlasts the hell. It's Tuesday night racing. Smooth and fine, four wheels dancing on the wide line. Your wide line. Boy, we don't care where we finish tonight. Just the sound of the tires in the fading light. Hear the hum of the track, the ghost of the tune. The world drifts away beneath the moon. And when I cross that line, I smile and say, still got the touch in my own kind of way. It's Tuesday night racing. Under soft lamplight. No kings, no crown, just a perfect night. Oh, same make, same car, same old flame. We race for love, not fortune or fame. Yeah. Tuesday night. Just me, the wheel, and the way. No rush, no rule, just a rhythm. That's the Widdowmaker way. Well, the sun's gone down and the rigs are on. Same make cars, the week rolls on. You tune your gears, I check my line. That green light flash says it's our time. Clean and steady, smooth and slow. Let the rhythm tell you where to go. Ain't no glory, ain't no pain, just the road and the sound of the rain. It's Tuesday night racing under pale moonbeams. Same make, same car, living our dream. We don't fight dirty, we drive it clean. Chasing that gold in a silver machine. Old hand steady on a worn-out wheel. Gray hair shining in the dashboard steel. No crowd screaming, no cameras flash, just a quiet man and a little dash. They say we're mad, we say we're free, trading miles for memory. Every apex tells a tale of how the heart outlasts the hell. It's Tuesday night racing. touch in my own kind of way. It's Tuesday night racing under soft lamplight. No kings, no crown, just a perfect night. Same make, same car, same old flame. We race for love, not fortune or fame. Yeah. Tuesday night, Tuesday night, Tuesday night, Tuesday night. The wheel and the way, no rush. Tuesday night, Tuesday night. Don't wheel and the way. Don't wheel and the way. No rush, no rule, just rhythm. Don't wheel make a way. That's a Widdowmaker way. Well, the sun's gone down and the rigs are on. Same make cars, the week rolls on. You tune your gears, I check my line. rain. Yeah, Tuesday night. Just me, the wheel, and away. No rush, no.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. It's Tuesday night racing, and it's Damo Kart Racing, my lobby night again. Let me just load up so JB can load the settings. Let's say hello to who's in. Good evening, Fat Man. Good evening, Damo. Good evening, Mikey. Good evening, JB. They're all in the live chat. Who's in here? Good evening, Azza. Good evening, Wilkie. Good evening, Stream Elements. Good evening, Lee. Good evening, Wilkie. Good evening, Dodo. Dodo 1, Dodo 2, Dodo 3. And there we go. And no, I haven't unblocked Damo yet because it's now to do with me. Loaded, sir. But it is a trouble, and it's I'm waiting on my ISP to come back and tell me if there is a problem with Ireland or error, depending on what you want to call it. Fucking Europe. However,
Shithole.
Shithole? Yeah, it is. Good evening, Mrs. Gandhi. It's been one of those days. I've been struggling with work all day, and I need a couple of weeks off. It would be lovely. Can't imagine when that's going to happen. But it's Tuesday night racing. It is the final of the Tuesday single make. Good evening, Azza. So let's take a look at the standings while JB goes across. So we're at Alsace for the final event. This is the cancelled round from 2 weeks ago. Might come back to you with what is Ireland, yeah. They might do. So here we are at the standings for today. Mikey Morland in 9th on 143. I don't know if Luca's going to join us, but we're going over to JB's server when he gets all loaded up. I think he is. He's got it up. First time for a long time. This one. We get to join JB's server. So Mikey Morland in 9th on 143. JB on 148 in 8th. Fatman on 166 in 7th. Dodo on 169 in 6th. Darkstar on 174 in 5th. Widdowmaker on 178 in 4th. Damo on 189. That's 11 points ahead. Only 1 point behind Frosty, who's in 2nd on 190. And Lee is on 217 in 1st place. Let's have a quick switch over to Discord. See if we can see the latest position. Good evening, Keely, new member. Welcome. Your name's in green. Old smooth Wilkster. Let's go onto my server. Let's go up to dun 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 dun. Tuesday. Oop, there it is, Tuesday Night League. And then we will... It's got to be that one. It's got to be that one. Yeah, we'll switch over to the views for the PC screen cap. The ladies are fighting. So here we go. Here's the current standing then. Where do we start? Mikey is in 9th. Well, Luca would be in 10th because of his joining, but if Luca doesn't join tonight, Mikey's in 9th on 124. JB's in 8th on 134. This is with the drop round this time, folks. 7th is Fatman on 142. 6th is Dodo on 143. 5th is Darkstar in 150 on 5th. Then we've got 4th place is Widdowmaker on 154, 2 points behind Damo on 156 in 3rd. 2nd place is Frosty on 161, so there's actually only 5 points between them. And Lee on 182, 21 points ahead in 1st place. So to get the top rung of the ladder is a little bit harder, but definitely 2nd and 3rd have got a battle. 3rd and 4th have got a battle. 4th and 5th have got a battle. And I'd suggest 6th and 5th have got a battle. I'd say 7th and 6th have got a battle. So everything could change tonight. There could be a couple of shuffles. Could be a couple of shuffles. But that's the situation. It's close at the top, as it has been all season with every one of the series. Which is quite stunning. So it's time to put a bit of practice in. Just a massive shout out to JB for hosting tonight, because Damo's still got his connection issues, which we won't mention too much about, but it is what it is.
I'm getting a rough deal. He's a rough friend of the state. 100%.
Well, that's what it is. So, pick a car. What's the matter? Right. I just did a lap with no traction and feel that I can go faster with it, so. Well, by so far, he's accusing Dodo of an attempt to sabotage his night. Just a tenner. Well, let's see, because it's not written on the wall tonight. There's a lot up. There's a lot up for it. Who has Lee? Ah, it was always going to happen. To knock Matthew off. Yeah, it's definitely biased. It's a Twix in there somewhere. Well, let's see where we go. We've got roughly half an hour before we have to meet the drivers. Let's see where we can put this little feisty little thing. Dodo's just saying to Tia he really hates this track. This track is actually one of my least favourites. It's another one of those. It's another one of those fictional ones that just, if it didn't exist, it wouldn't be a problem. This one rates alongside that that American one, the one with the sandy roads. That used to be based in Japan but isn't anymore. That's the one, Grand Valley. You got it off your chest, Wilkie, you're alright, mate. Sometimes that's the hardest thing to do. Let everybody know you got a problem and you're dealing with it. That's what you need to do. It's a lesson to us all. I wish you'd do the hards first. It actually slides really well. Which isn't too bad of a thing. Wilkie's not on Twitch. Don't worry, I've not even got it on. I have got it on, but I've got it covered by the music screen. I was going to say channel, music screen. So, we're not worried about Twitch. Mrs. Gandy's up for some practice tomorrow morning on her OnlyFans. Good evening, Mr. Frosty, sir. I've got a window open tonight and I don't think I should have. It's blooming freezing on me tootsies. And my hands, my forearms. It's piped through by my cooling system, so I might just turn that down. Ooh, third gear, that's not good. Damo's catching up on the hards. Wilkie did some power pack today. You'll be ahead of me soon. I've only done 3 races. I don't actually know why they offer 3 levels. I don't know why they just didn't do it like the hard, medium, or a hard, normal, and easy. It's only 3 degrees, Jim. It's frostbite. Oh my. Just preparing myself for temperatures in Michigan and various places. Damo's gone a 209. AI are dirty. Ooh. Yeah. It's nothing new. I find they're aggressive and they make mistakes. Yeah, if you can get in front of them, they've got no chance. Yeah. You got rammed at full speed on the last bend. Yeah. I haven't been there yet. He'll have just missed a braking point. Racing incident. No intention. What did Gandhi do yesterday? You got up, yeah. Went to work. He won on Saturday. In fact, he won on Friday. He's over it now anyway. He's so over it he might as well have come sixth. Try and get this thing to get around the corner. It's the outlap, isn't it? It won't give me sector times at this point. Fat Man is top of the tree with a 203, just under a 204. Lee's pushing the boundaries on mediums now. Unless you're going to say, no, 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 that's hards. But, was on hards for 208. Yeah, that's decent. The difference between hards and softs is phenomenal. Is that a medium slap? Yeah. Is that a medium lap, Mikey? Decent stuff. Yeah, Daytona is very hard for a newbie. Yeah. Jim asked Damo if Chris has signed up on Grid Finder yet. I haven't seen him, I must admit. No, he hasn't. See if we can get tucked into this and find a couple of seconds at this end. Damo's gone a 205. I'm not going to be fastest tonight, that's for sure. A little bit off pace. Going to be close stuff. Are we expecting 202s? Frosty goes top. Yeah. Wilkie comes up with a revelation. This game's in-car view is terrible. They haven't given you an adjustment method, have they? You can't really adjust the in-car view. Pause menu. Yeah, I know, but it's not like in other games where you've got tilt, left, right, etc, etc, and it's just a little bit more flexible. But it's also the slowest view in car view. But it's the real view, isn't it? Which is what it is, I suppose. Oh, Christopher Bieber. Welcome, Christopher. I saw on the other game you drove in car, but not this game. What did I do the other day? I was on PMR, wasn't it? Project Motor Racing. I did the in-car view for a bit. Yeah, Project Motor Racing was good. Good evening, sir. Project Motor Racing in-car view felt really good. Sometimes it's difficult to pick up on new chat when your eyes down focused. And that's only my fault, nobody else's. So 5th. Fifth place. Oh, it turned in very quickly then. The hard race is going to be a challenge. I think that's going to be the best description for it. Cars are going to slide everywhere. Nobody's going to really get a feel for how everybody else wants to handle it. Yeah, there is, to make it even better. Ooh. I get an off track, that's unreal. I kept 2 wheels on track at all time. What was that program I was on about last night? It was something tourist. Stephen Mulhern. Accidental Tourist, that's the one. Accidental Tourist. I watched the rest of it today. I only saw half of it yesterday because ITVX went down for some reason. Don't know, since I race without being in cockpit view, I don't really feel the need for them to improve the inside view because it doesn't feature. Works very well on VR though, doesn't it? Rusty's gone 202. That was slow, JB's wandering off. I would really like to have an enforced view option in the lobby. Just as an option, so you could actually limit view use. And I know that cuts away people's rights, but if you wanted to run a full realism sim race, it's one of the options you would need. I don't think I'll win tonight. Not allowed to win. Mikey, I felt like Mikey wanted to swear then. Don't need that. Come on, cart. Harder to get out of than in. Which is an interesting factor. That's right. Ours has gone quicker. Frosty's a 2023. Holy Chipotle. Wow. No worries, Keely, you take care. Have a great week. Have a good Christmas and New Year, and we'll see you in January. Take care. Have a good one. Enjoy. Let's go and have a look at the races. There's Lee still bopping out the laps. Oh. He came to a rest all of a sudden. Not under arrest. He came to a rest. Oh, cramping toes. I've got to close that. I've got to close that window. Christ alive. That's freezing. Ouch. Ooh, chilly. Wowzers. Wow. I'm going to take a very quick environmental. I'll be back in 1 second.
Seen that new fucking pedal board. My shoes now. Took most of the tops on us.
Eyes back. What's wrong with the toaster? I've got the same problem. I've just had to close my window and turn my fan off. Oh, friction. You want to get some shoes like JB. Although I wouldn't go the stiletto route. We need to go to somebody who's out on the track. Shall we see? There's Frosty. Frosty's top of the timing chart tonight, I believe. Yeah, Frosty's got a 202.367. And for whatever reason, he's not showing in the top of the tree. It's probably because he's left and joined again, maybe. Probably. Or will it keep him there because he's on an outlap? Don't know. There he goes, it's moved him up. So Fatman goes a 202.4, that's very quick. JB a 202.851. There's loads of speed once the fuel gets down, isn't there? Once the fuel comes down, everybody starts to pop in some decent ones. But 202s are very much on the cards. It might make a 201 to win qualifying. Nah, I think a 202 is going to be a qualifying win. Definitely. 56% fuel. That's decent. That's decent. My 2026 puts me in sort of third spot, but I don't know where Lee is. It was a 202.70, yeah. So Lee's just going to be sat waiting. 21.14, gentlemen. It's time to put your qualifying tyres on and give you the unofficial 10. So we're into the final few countdowns for the last race of the season.
We'll go for final 10 then.
As and when you're ready,
Official
JB.
10.
Official 10. Official 10 has commenced now. Gentlemen, this is your final race in the season. It's final qualifying time for the Expo at Alsace in
Good luck, lads.
Race What You Want Tuesday.
Aye.
Single Make Tuesday. Best of luck, gentlemen. May your fastest time win. Here we go. Difficult to get out of the pit box here. Oh, we're held with third, fourth. I'm inside somebody. Now, it's a bit of a short shift to this car when it wants to be. Now, just got to watch out for the fact that we're in a bit of a queue. This is the corner I can't quite get right. And yet the first time I say that, I absolutely nail it. Accidental Tourist is very good. Yeah, I finished watching it today. It's ooh, Chihuahua. Apologies to whoever that was behind Paul. I had lost it and recovered. There was no leaving the track. That's just where I ended up. And I don't know why it did that. Braking coming across the barrier off the thing. Must have been oil down or something. At least I've not got Damos nicking my slipstream anymore. So we're on to the laps then. I believe there's more. I don't think the Jamie Mulhern thing has finished. It was the first one of the series. But I won't see them till January now because I'm away. They're pulling away from me, aren't they? I've definitely lost it a little bit there. Need to be smoother. Well, it's jumping the barriers, jumping the curbs. It's terrible. Ooh. Paul came flying in. Absolutely nailed the wall next to me. A 203, a 2026. We're in the 204s. Having not the best of outlaps. There's some overtaking going on ahead. We're down to 4 minutes 45. JB's had a ding dong. Mikey's had an incident. Mikey let it go. We're up into 5th, marginally up into 4th until Adder come and took a sneak in. Look, a 202.565. Lee's a 202.082. I don't think anybody's pitting in for tyres. I think they're all carrying on, unless there's damage about. Azza's coming like a freight train. But that's the corner I'm losing out on. There's 2 corners. That one and this one. Dodo a 204. We're behind. We're going to get one more shot at this. Here we go then, eyes down. Let's see if we can make some of it and not mess it up for Azza. We're a little bit down. Dodo moves up a bit. Oh, Fat Man's off in the wall. We keep pushing, but we're down at 2/10. Tyres are just going off, I think. Azza is still flying behind. He might be on his way to something good. But the time has gone to 0. Azza's definitely caught me. 2:03. We didn't push. We came in 6th at the end. That's probably about where I anticipated being, to be honest. Because that's where we are in the league, roughly. I think Azza's... well, Fat Man's definitely done himself proud. Azza's done well. I think... ooh, who's jumped up there? Fat Man, Frosty? Fat Man's just popped in a lap there, look at that. That's decent. Who else slipped up there? Paul's just jumped up one as well. That was a decent one at the end. Very good. Just Dodo to come and put a 2:01.9 in. Ooh. So here we go then. Let's record those results. We've got 2 pages today, haven't we? We have.
Come on then. Well. Come on down. Come. Well, your missus got a bad back, man. No, I'm talking to my dog. Yeah. Really? Yeah, you can. Really can. Can't you?
Oh. Here we go then. Mikey in 10th, a 2:04.646. Dodo in 9th, clearly says he doesn't like the circuit, a 2:03.244. No worries, Damo. JB in 8th. Seatbelts are cutting into his neck. A 203.024. He's under a second behind the leader, so can't shake your stick at that. We come in 7th. Just pipped at the post at the death, but 202.912. I don't think slow. Paul sneaks in at the end there. A 202.899 after a couple of early incidents. Damo, a little bit off the pace, I think. 202.704, but still pushing forwards. Azza came in with a blinding lap early on, about midway through. 202.502. Gets within half a second of the leaders, which is pretty representative. Prosty in 3rd. A 202.287 was looking really good early on. To get on the podium for the finishing points. There's extra points in the bag, which is all good. 0.205 behind. Fat Man takes a flyer at 202.122, 0.040 behind the leader. So just the width of a whisker going over the line. But Lee takes the final qualifying of any league for 2025. A 202.082 is enough to take the pole. We didn't see a 201, which is quite a surprise, but that's what it takes. Gentlemen, congratulations from the points from qualifying. Then we're just waiting on Damo to return. Put your racing tyres on, gentlemen.
No, it's hard as shit. I plugged it over the ground.
I tried to put racing hards on and it wouldn't let me.
Need mediums, G.
We don't do mediums, sir. It means an immediate pit stop. We didn't do that last time. We got in trouble. I think Damo's just taken a number 2.
Get ready.
Here he is.
Back to the circle.
So if we're all ready to go, gentlemen, 21:30 has just rolled, so I'll give you your unofficial 10.
Have a good race, everyone.
And-
Have a good race.
and-
Good luck.
JB's going to hit the official 10.
These hard tyres. Official 10, boys.
Gentlemen, this is your 20-minute race using hard tyres only. You don't need to stop unless you need to. It's the final 20-minute race of the year, so best of luck, enjoy, eyes down, full house, and we'll see you at the end. Best man wins. Okay. Standing start, penalties apply. Never said that to the guys on this occasion. I don't know if this is a second gear launcher. We were slow off the line anyway. JB is there. There's no traction control on. Now there is. I don't know why the traction didn't start. That's a bit rude of it. Frosty just slides out to the left. This is going to be a miracles, isn't it, this corner? Just try and give people room. Let's just slide away to that left-hand wall. It becomes very tricky. I was going to say twicky. It should be tricky. Oh, Azza's just gone away. Whoa, that was too much throttle. Unfortunate. That was just a back end tweaked on him. That was a shocker. Ooh, there was some lag or something into that corner then. Don't know what that was. That was really weird there. Stood on the brakes and the car just didn't stop. Then everybody sort of jumped. It was quite weird. The chat's just gone off as well. There's bound to be other people having incidents. So Lee leads over Damo. Batman in third, Paul in fourth. Where's Frosty? Frosty's down in seventh. JB's in sixth. Dodo's in eighth. I don't know, the lag's weird, isn't it? It's strange. It's not my internet though, so I'm racing on somebody else's lobby. Yeah, it's the game, there's lag in the game, yeah, I don't know what it's about. It's really quite off-putting. Is it the game? I reckon it's synchronization, you know. I don't reckon it's the game. I reckon it's... I reckon it's positioning. See how much you move from the middle of the road to the right? I took a line too low there, I think. Might get a penalty for that. We're alright, I think. JB's sort of holding steady behind us. It's an internet thing. It's the communication between the host and the clients. It's not. Might not be internet. It could be the server that the game's hosted on that could be having an issue. Not necessarily the host, as in the host person that's computer. The PlayStation is. Ooh, that was a save. Sorry, JB. I'm trying to get back to my line. I wasn't blocking you. I apologise. I was just trying to get back to my racing line. Sorry. Dodo's gone round. Server, I reckon. That was bad. I'm always suspicious when she wants to pop off somewhere and doesn't tell us what she's doing. Always suspicious. See you soon, Tia. She's gone to put Gandhi's tea on, that's what it is. Go try and catch back up. We're only at the halfway point yet. Car is wanting to slide everywhere. It's decided it's going to go for a little bit of a slide out. Can't get it into any corners at the minute. End of the pit lane just there was flickering, wasn't it? That kind of indicates something's hot somewhere. Whether that's my PlayStation cooking. You can see it in the different distance. There's like heat haze shimmer, but it's not like heat haze or shimmer. It's like it's not loading correctly. Or rendering proportionately. Fastest first split. It's not rendering, is it? That's the phrase I was looking for. JB's catching as well. I had to lift there. Had to lift on 2 corners. Well, I turned my PlayStation cooler on tonight for the first time in a few months. That's giving JB the run. Inside line, JB, you've got it. He didn't push through. We're not catching the leaders, are we? Six minutes remaining, and I'm under pressure. Trying to get it to work at all corners. It's just trying to find a little bit, and it's just not happening. Can I get this front end to grip? I'm trying. I'm really trying to make it go, but it just ain't having it. Might be the traction control that's just slowing me down, but generally trying to make sure it gets there. I want to go as wide as I can and try and get into 5th early. Straight line power it as much as we can. Just trying to catch him. Our Dark Star is flying along. Oh, we brushed the wall. We didn't want that. 2 laps to go. JB and Frosty are having a right battle behind. Lee leads, Damo second, Fat Man in third. Not really sure where that battle's at. If there is a battle or whether they're just coasting along and cruising to their 1, 2, 3. But it's the positions 4 and 5 that are really having a good fight. And 5, 6 and 7, Frosty and JB, although I do feel there's a place to give up for me though. Is JB getting overtook, because I did sort of impede JB. I'm going to back out of that. I'd have only denied him right to the corner. Oh, there's 4 of us vying for this now. Come on. Just watching the mirror behind, watching those two get closer. Now he's going to have the inside on this corner. Oh, got a bump from JB. JB's got the run around the outside. I hope I don't lose it going up the hill. Can't get the gears to gauge. Come on. They're all queuing up behind. I've had to press the gear lever twice for every gear. There's some banging and crashing behind. Oh, that was tight stuff. Whoa, Jesus.
All the way around.
Great racing, gentlemen. Absolutely stunning. My heart's going. Oh. Paul was beaten out of 4th place down to 7th. Oh, my Lord. Wowzers. Oh, Chihuahua. Whew. And we get a clean race for that. That's a surprise. After 2 hits on the barrier. I've got cramp in my left foot. No. No. Oh my lord.
Peace.
Um,
Oh, horrible.
that was tough. Tough. There's a couple of things. You took Dodo. No, I don't think that was entirely your fault. No, I was recovering from a spin and sort of blocked you as I was trying to get my line, and that
Been invaded and
and it caused the backup, didn't it? It wasn't. I don't think it was overly that. It was a racing incident, absolutely, as Dodo just says. But let's just talk about that in a second, because I'd lost the car and I just managed to save it. So, Azza comes in 10th. We saw him, didn't we? Lap 1, turn 6, puts the power down, back end snaps out, bounces off the side of Damo's car, and just fires him off the side to the track. Whether there was any contact, I don't know, but it just looked like the back end just snapped and went.
between me and Deadboy was just on the inside.
It just. It just snapped, didn't it? Yeah, that's what happened, and that's just unlucky. Yeah, absolutely. 209.375 with damage, I guess, as well. So he had to force the pit. 5 seconds, so had to pit, and then you're off the pace, and that's the way it goes. Mikey in 9th at 209.773, 35 seconds back. Anything to note, Mikey?
Not really.
Not really, as he says.
Knock on the barriers. Other than that, it was just mistakes with slides, but
Okay.
no spin.
Yeah. So Dodo 27 seconds back, 209.298. JB claimed I'll read what Dodo says. I had the pace, but lap 4 where you had mistake, JB and me had contact and I spun and got damaged. Racing incident, no stewards needed. So I have to put my hand up to that. I came round the corner, and for unusual corner to lose the back end, but I think it's that dip where you put your right tyre into the curb. It caused the back end to flick out. I saved it, but then it was about to go the other way. Managed to catch it, tried to get myself back to the racing line, but then saw JB was on that right-hand side. He had to brake, and then as he came round the corner, you followed round with a bit too much pace and donked him. So I have to hold my hands up as I caused that incident, but it wasn't kind of a responsibility thing. It was just a reaction to mine. So my apologies, Dodo, and you unfortunately suffered the consequence. With that, Paul comes in 7th, 17.51 behind a 209.335 fastest lap. At this point, I have to stick my hand up and say, Paul, tremendous racing. There was a good 6 laps there with me on your back bumper, chasing you around, following you around, and I couldn't get anywhere near you. We were a good 12 to 13 car lengths ahead, but we then caught it up. Where's there a points deduction? What are you trying to say? So I managed to catch up to Paul, but unfortunately, with catching up to Paul, 2 faster cars came as well, got past him, pushed him back down the table. So it is what it is when you get to the end of the race. The tyres were pretty much cooked anyway, but it is what it is. Frosty down in 6th place, somewhat not representative of where he's been in the league all season. I don't know whether that happened at the start. He didn't he? Turn 3, he went wide on that third corner, and wasn't able to catch up. So 16 seconds behind a 208.779. JB was following me along, had that incident with Dodo caused by me, but then also had the opportunity to get past me, but held back on turn 1, and I don't know why. A 208.876 was his fastest lap. Was trying to keep traction. Okay. So you wouldn't have got...
That far behind, mate. It was all over.
Yeah, he's very fast, is Frosty.
There's a few places that could have passed me if you'd have
Really wanted to. Yeah.
I sort of didn't. He couldn't pass me once. That passed me for 2 corners. I switched it back.
Yeah. So then we came in 4th, having battled all the way through, struggled to get pace out the car, managed to find it 14.9 seconds back, a 2:08.826, which sees us what? Fourth fastest, yeah, in the position. Fat Man comes in third, bottom rung of the podium, 5 seconds back. Great run off the start, gave him that position, a 2:08.478, set up by that qualifying time, which is all well and good. Well done, Matthew, great result. And a good battle with Damo. I didn't see any of it.
Our race through was very good.
Very good. So Damo comes in second. Say again? Frosty went quicker, did he? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. 2:08.799. Yes, very much so. So Damo comes in second, 4 seconds back from the leader, a 2:08.251, second fastest on the track. And Lee comes in top, 21 minutes 31.117, a 2:08.069 for the win and the fastest lap. So well done to Lee. Coasting out front, just showboating, I would suggest. But I think he's entitled to at this part of the season. So there we have it. Has JB loaded up already? He has.
Yep.
So I've got to put tyres on. And then tick the tick. I've saved everything I need to, haven't I? I think so, yes. Yes. So yeah, tricky race that first one, and as Wilkie says, it was just great racing tonight, and one I think all took part should re-watch. I think there's a few battles down the line. Oh, that's sore toes. So the final race is approaching. It's gone 2200. Once JB's got that grid sorted, we'll be good to go. We don't actually have to start till 20 past, which is fair's fair. But it's again, qualifying times had me at 6th place. I finished, what did I finish? 6th, 5th, 4th? Something like that, I can't remember. But I'm definitely behind the gun on this one. 4th, was it? Okay. So not enough to catch Damo at this point, and Matthew will have taken points. So it's only Frosty we're eating points out of, which really is a disadvantage for Frosty, being his second in the championship. It's going to be Frosty that loses the biggest spot. So we'll have to see what happens with the reverse grid, seeing who's where and who's got quicker off the line. This will be interesting.
Just check that, please. Looks good to me.
Looks right to me.
Yeah.
Not that I know I came 4th, but from what I remember, looks right. 4-finger Kit Kat at the back. Twix next to him. Yeah. Are we all good? Are we all good to go? It's never going to leave you, Damo. It's never going to leave you.
It's
No. It's yours forever. Right then, gentlemen. Unofficial 10 if we're all good. I don't know if I'm going to get through this race with a cramp. Official 10 seconds at JB's call.
yeah, special chat of the grace, everyone. Dodo's ready, like.
Gentlemen, this is your final race of 2025 of Widdowmaker Racing. It's the 40 minutes Alsace, mediums and softs. Pit how many times you like, normally 35 times. And make turn one a doozy, and we'll see you at the end. Best of luck. Thank you for racing with Widdowmaker Racing, and we'll see you at the next one. Standing start penalties apply, gentlemen. See you at the end. And we're away. From the back of the grid. It did not leave the start line. There is no boost whatsoever. The thing has got nothing. It did not go. It did not leave. We didn't get any damage. Is this a one-stop? In the past, we've gone off on hards, on softs, and run the softs out, but we're trying something different today. We're going to go mediums and try and do the Paul strategy, see if we can overtake people on softs at the end. There's gonna be incidents, isn't there? There's got to be. Mikey leads, Dodo second. I don't think everybody's gone off on softs, you know. We brush the wall and take the speed away from ourselves. Give Lee that line back that we stole away from him earlier. Lee leaves the circuit. Fat Man leaves the circuit. Potentially both for a penalty. I don't know if they'll get one for that. JB goes all the way to the left. He'll now have dirty tyres. Just trying to work out what lap I need to go in. Whether we're going in at 10 minutes or 15, I don't know. Lost the car through that corner there, it just slid away. 2-minute laps. At 2-minute laps, at 15 minutes, that's 25 to go, that's 12 laps. And I think that's it for fuel, isn't it? So it's 15 minutes we're going in. To take the media, to take the softs. Because we only want to do it on one tank, don't we? We don't want to stop twice because of fuel. I get a bump from Lee coming up the hill. He's so kind to push me along. Very gentlemanly of Lee. Where did Fat Man get to after all those shenanigans? I think Fat Man made a place, didn't he? I think there's... he does it again. I think there's a few people out on mediums. Paul taking a different line through that corner that he started taking today. He was high through that corner early on. He's seen that the advantage of the lower line. It does work, the low line. Lee's away. Got the race up the hill. Just going to brake early just to make sure I don't slide through and donk him off. Excuse the phrase. Lee brushed the wall. Good defensive driving like JB. Got the faster line out the corner. I went dived in and took narrow. He was able to negotiate round me, which is good. Seven minutes remaining. I'd rather go in with 16 minutes gone. Lee's just trying to negotiate his way through. Paul doing everything he can to make that little expo as wide as it can be. Crossbow. Oh, they're all gone to the rally dirt. Gone to the rally track. I brake as I cross that white line just to make sure I've got the spot. Lee's on my inside, I need to be aware of that. Lee's covered the inside. JB's got the run, I'll leave him room. No point me covering that off, it's not fair. And he switches back, beautifully done. Bit of demonstration driving. I'm going to just hold the inside here. I'm entitled to it, I think. Lee and Paul battling it out. JB's got the lead for this corner. To 10 minutes gone. I'm going to call out the lead because I've not looked at that for a little while. Frosty in first, Damo in second, Batman in third, whoever in fourth and fifth, Mikey in sixth, and then the battle that's ahead of us, Paul, Lee and JB in seventh, eighth and ninth, and the Widdowmaker in the 10th spot, now losing position, losing pace. See what we can do. See if we can catch him back up. Lee's now broken away for it. I think we're all on mediums. 2 separate races going on. And he gets the switch back on me as well, but I'm going to hold the right hand side. He's going to try and take the inside, he wants it. We've got to get back to JB now. Oh, Paul's lost it. His back wheel just touched the gravel and away he goes. All perfectly clean stuff, just a driving error there, just put a tyre into the dirt and away he went. Unfortunate thing is I was going to rely on Paul for the nudge for when he was going to take the pit stop. Good night, Mrs. Gandy. You take care. Have a great Christmas and New Year, Mrs. Gandy, unless you're on tomorrow night, of course. But still have a great Christmas and New Year. I was on the presumption that if you didn't make it tomorrow night, I could say goodbye tonight. So there we have it. 27. Now it's either 1 or 2 laps remaining, not sure. Paul's gone in because he had damage. She will be around tomorrow. That's good to know. For those that don't know, it's the Widdowmaker Way, the podcast tomorrow. We're going to be discussing all things GT7. Now I've got to try and focus and catch to JB. He's 3.7 ahead, so let's see if we can catch that up. That's a no. Something's pumping and a bumping on my PC. Connecting, disconnecting. I think it's the GoPro. I am not catching JB at all. We're going to do one more lap on these mediums, I think. And then we'll fill up with fuel. JB 3.9 ahead. Lee is already past Mikey. Frosty is leading. He's going to be difficult to beat. For Lee, that's going to be some challenge to get back. Damo has the fastest lap of 2:02.090. Can't get this thing to stop. A 2:02.090 is a pretty decent lap. JB is a good another 3/4 of a second ahead for this lap. So we need 12 laps of fuel if we go in. I don't know if we're going to have enough. We should have. We've only got 3 minutes to go to the halfway. Yeah, 12 laps of fuel. Is it going to take 12 laps? That's the question. That much I don't know. Paul's going to be coming alongside us soon. 9, 10, 11, 12. Bang on. Well, it's do or die. Short shift a little bit. It's one of the shortest pit lanes of the season. It's one of the shortest pit lanes in the game, both time and distance wise. What we're waiting on is the entire field pitting. Lee's gone in. He was on softs. Lee was on softs. Lee's out and away. All I suppose we can do is just try charge for it. There's no win on, not for anything. But we can at least try and get somewhere. Lee's only 11 seconds ahead. But Lee's pitted, so... And he's on mediums. I didn't expect Lee to pit. That was slow. It's a different race all the way from the back. We're in the 202s with a heavy fuel load. Will people go to 15 minutes? Is that the question? That's the answer I'm looking for. Will they go to 15 minutes on fuel? Lee really did get held up by us and that group of 3 racers around him. And he nudged me and bumped me a few times, didn't he? He could have pushed past, he really could have. Try and take a higher line this time. JB gets past Mikey by the looks of it. We're 48 seconds back from Damo. That feels really depressing and sounds really bad. Damo leads, Frosty second, Fat Man in third. Next lap they should be going in, I would have thought. .2024. So Mikey's in. He's very comfortable on his fuel settings and time settings. Getting a buffering notification from Twitch. That's interesting. So they're in on 0 fuel and 1% for Frosty. Oh, and Fat Man all in. They've timed that really well. See if they take 70% fuel. 69 is what Damo takes, which is about what I've got. 70, that's what they're taking. JB continues on, I think, doesn't he? He'll make that fuel last. Lee's 9.87 seconds ahead. I'm sure they said 9.876. Good series of numbers. Just charge on. Am I going to catch anybody? That's the question. Am I going to catch anybody, and am I going to be able to pass them? That's going to be the great difficulty. I don't see where JB is on the track now. I don't know what the distance is to JB. Is he a fuel stop ahead, or will I be level with him, or did that 4 seconds lead he got on us at the start give him the advantage? I don't know whether he's on mediums or softs. This is all the fun of the fact that there's very little information available to you except what's up there on the top left, and you can't see it all, you can't work it all out. They're a long way ahead, and I'm stuck in the middle. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Not that any of these guys are clowns or except JB. Have they all pitted, and am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? Dun, 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 dun. There was that dip in the front wheel too deep. Six seconds to Azza. Lee's got past Dodo as well. That was fastest lap of the race. That's not going to happen, is it? Somebody's going to pit at the end and take that. Somebody is. We had a double shift then, that was quite wonky. There's 3 cars in front of me. Nine and a half minutes remaining. And I'm only 19 seconds behind. I was 48. Az has gone off. Unfortunate Az. Just outside. As he's racing for pride now, if he can get ahead of Paul. We've got Dodo 4 seconds ahead, then JB. I'm guessing they've all pitted. 8 minutes remaining. I'm 17 seconds back. My tyres have got to go off, but fuel is there. Fuel's absolutely bob on. But the lightning fuel load is going to help us tremendously. "15 seconds back. I want a 201. So JB goes to the pits. That was softs all the way. There's a 201. That's a victory all day. Only 14 seconds from the front, but I'm just not fast enough over the race length to make that difference. Dodo knows. Thank you, Dodo. So Lee is there. Getting a bit scrappy, I'm just trying to push too hard. The lead is now 12 seconds. I've got to make 4 seconds a lap. I've got to make the final lap, which has got to be done. I think we're in for that. I can see third place. The rears are about 50% done now. Only 5 seconds to Lee. .6 laps of fuel, that's probably about where we are. I'm not gaining Lee. Not gaining there at all. Tyres are going off. Lead laps down to 9 seconds though. I'm not catching at a quick enough rate. Lee's gone to the pits. Lee's going to take that fastest lap. No, he's got to take mediums. He ran 2 sets of softs. Will he still take that fastest lap? There's a challenge for Lee. I'll lay the hat down. Fat man 4.3 ahead. I'm not catching enough. I can see Frosty as well. Missed the gear change. Should be short shifting your nugget. Damo still leads 8.2 seconds clear. The counter is ticking down. We've only got 24 seconds to make it to the line, but that tells us we're going to be good. Lee's going to make it to the final lap, 7.67 seconds behind. Got something itching my forehead. Maybe my hair's falling out. Going grey, going bold. To try and get back to somewhere where we are is Azza's the first one to take the flag. Two fourth places for the day. Is that any good? Well, it's not bad considering. Let's not put any excuses on the ground just yet. I'm still watching that fastest lap with curiosity. I think I've just left it that fraction too late to get a podium. And the two leaders are battling side by side. They are right close. I'm only 4 seconds back. I'm right with Matthew. We did it. We got through to take the podium. Matthew just left the door open. Oh, wowzers. Great race. Best race of the season for me, that. Oh. Unlucky, Matthew. I hope I've got the fastest lap. I reckon Lee might have taken that right at the death. And oh, we get the fastest lap. That's a decent little run. Well. Great season all round.
Oh, it's a great race. Tell Frosty that was a great race.
Will do. Will do. Yeah, Frosty, great race from Damo. Cheers, Damo. Well, if he buys you a T-bone, that'll make up for it. All over you, like a painter's radio. In the mirror. I've seen him devour a burger, haven't I? So we know the answer. So congrats to the podium sitters from Lee. Lee, you held off that race big time. Softs on the first stint. You were nudging and bumping. You were pushing people along. Sportsmanship at its finest. Thank you, Damo, says Frosty. Good race, both races. Dodo says it was a fun race. I know the track much, much better. No point to fight you all if it was better for me to follow and learn the lines. Thanks, Happy. Excellent. So to round it off then, folks, this is the last time. This is the last time. Jim, great fasted lap, says Lee. This is the last time we're doing this for 2025. So if your name's shouted out, if you're part of it, you've been part of it for 2025. Thank you very much for joining and coming along. Mikey finishes this one in 10th place, not last but least. 2:04.259 on the lap, not on the lead lap, courtesy of the time cut off. Paul comes in 9th, one lap down, 2:04.070, courtesy of an unfortunate little incident as he comes on the power out of a corner and spins it. Had to pit early, probably meant 2 pits, but a tremendous run and a great strategy because it worked for me this time round. We haven't seen it often get us anywhere further, but it was worth the shot. JB comes in 8th spot, again courtesy of the cut-off, one lap down, a 2:04.020. Azza with a rather fast lap, a 2:02.549 in 7th. And I think he had an incident earlier on.
Well, I only scraped up the wall, and when I looked, I had back wheel damage and thingy, bumper damage. I even hit it.
I just came up the hill behind you, didn't you? You were just on that grass on the right. Yeah, just ran it down and it gives you damage. It's a poof. 5 seconds of damage. Yeah. And thankfully it didn't. But that's where it goes. Great racing, Az. Dodo comes in 6th spot. The last of the races on the lead lap. A 21.667 down from the leaders. A 2:02.921. And very gracious of Dodo to pull over when he saw me coming very quickly and didn't get in my way. But good racing, Dodo. You're visibly improving and getting much better. So we expect to see you nearer the front next season. Lee comes in 5th this time, having been a gentleman racer, 14.9 seconds down. Pitted twice, went off on softs, took softs, then mediums. Strange alternate strategy, but he got stuck in traffic, really. There was 3 guys in front of him, not giving him any quarters, but it was great racing. A 2:02.120 with his fastest lap. Fat Man comes in 4th, denied the podium at the very last minutes, the last knock-ins, the last corner. 4.2 seconds down, a 2:02.365 fastest lap, but was in the knock-ins all the way for that race. It was great stuff to see him at the front, and also to compete with 2 of probably the fastest guys in these cars. So Widdowmaker comes... Say again?
Did you see new settings from the wheel?
They're working for you and us, aren't they? They really are. They're...
A hell of a lot better.
Yeah, this is good. This is really good. Widdowmaker comes in third, having started the race last. Well, he didn't. Got to last because the car didn't go off the line. Somebody gave him a little tap accidentally as they went past. There's nothing I could do. The car just did not launch. We were last place until the pit stop, I would suggest, or very close to the pit stop. 3.8 seconds down in the end. A 2:01.828 takes the fastest lap point for the day. Frosty finishes in second. Another great season. That should see him recover the points from race 1. He was only 0.0173 down. 2:02.162 was his fastest lap. But I was surprised to come round the corner 4 from the end and see both him and Damo competing for that lead. And Damo takes the win today. 41.48.604 total race time with a fastest lap of 2:02.090, which he set very early on, and that was my time to beat. So congratulations to Damo, Frosty and the podium dwellers, and also massive congratulations to everybody else for taking part in the season. And folks, that's it for 2025 on the racing calendar. There is no more. If anybody wants to do anything now, we can go Daytona if they want to. Or, it is what it is.
Marina?
Yas Marina could be interesting if people want to go. It's up to JB. I've not got control of the server. It's not mine. But yeah, thank you very much, gentlemen. Say again?
My strategy certainly didn't work.
What were you planning on then?
Did 3 laps on at the end.
I did see you go very, very long on the softs.
Yeah, very, very long.
Very long. How did you get the fuel to go all that way?
Took the whole race.
Just
From medium,
just shorty shifty and
using that short shift and using map 2.
map 2. Wow. And where did you come? 8th. 1 lap down. On the cut-off. It says something for tyre life, you know, that really does. Tyre and fuel length, if driving that way can keep you that going, that's decent. I mean, it's been proved. Sorry, say that again. Pit stop's really short. You're 18 seconds.
Yeah.
18 seconds for a full tank. Yeah, Lee honestly stopped twice, didn't he? And Lee thought maybe the softs would get him there quicker. Because it's only 18 seconds. You can be 3 seconds a lap faster on softs than you can on mediums. There was the potential to do 5 laps, and still be level. So you could have potentially done that, but you had to do 36 seconds stopped if you were stopping twice. If you took 2 full tanks of fuel, which you didn't have to. But ultimately, there was the opportunity to stop twice. It would work mathematically. It definitely would. The only trouble with it was if you got into traffic and you got stuck with somebody on mediums, you had the problem of getting past them. What you needed to have was overtake at the right time where you had the momentum so you could fly past either under braking or middle of the straight, because getting into the back of a corner and then having to work your way round, wait for them to accelerate, you weren't going to. And it had to be a really select overtaking point. And some would say, with a bit of a Clarkson thing, 24-hour racing at Lump. Je ne sais pas pourquoi.
Excuse-moi.
Quel est-il le Mans pour Vavor?
Yeah.
In Yas Marina, yeah?
Is this not the next event?
No, Spa is the next event.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, no, it isn't technically. The next event is the Triple Crown, but we don't know what those tracks are. We're deciding that tomorrow. The 24-hour race is Spa, not Le Mans. It could be Daytona. So, Dodo's asked a question. The long bank corner, what is the line? I saw so many different lines. The main line people use is to hold above the double white yellow line and hold it in 5th gear and power through. The only problem with that is you're slow in the early part of the corner. So if you dip down to the low line 4th gear and then push yourself up at the end, you can actually come out the corner in front, but you will be slower. You will get overtaken at the second timing line.
Question.
Sexual?
No. Is it next 4-hour endurance race 24 hour later?
It is, yes. I'm guessing we're not Yas Marina in then. Frosty goes low in 5th or 4th and throttling until the last past the man. The floor at Dodo. Now you head off to sleep, Wilkie. Get some rest. Catch you on the stream tomorrow, buddy. All the best. Good night, Wilkster. But it is what it be. Spa 24-hour layout in the Expos. No, it's in the big beasts. This is the time trial, isn't it, at the minute? So, what are we in? What are we in? What are we in? What are we in? That thing. JB, just a question. Have you done new skins for the 24? Or only when asked?
I don't know about looking.
No problem. No problem. It's just a case. You won't confirm nor deny. Definitely second gear launch with this Expo. I couldn't get to select second gear. It just died. It just did not go nowhere. So this 1-to-1 settings, 1-on-1. Fuel 1, tyres 1. Onward up, sir. 28 laps, 44, 51, 58. Good night, Wilkster. It's warmed up in here since the old window was closed. Now, Spa was the place last time we did this where we held our only long endurance practice. We held a... Did we have a... It was a 4-hour, wasn't it, I think? Or was it a 3-hour? It was the first time we tried out having people in the same location and swapping seats. But it was a good race today, really enjoyed that. I'm surprised my strategy came anywhere near. But fuel was right. Timing on the laps was right, based on a 2-minute lap. And we didn't get stuck in traffic, although a couple of races could have made it that little bit harder. It worked out okay. It was worth a dig. Yeah, slamming still works. I've met somebody else today with SimNet brakes. Yeah. So a customer for my Fanatec PSU holder and cable clips. Wanted a specific colour, and I sent him a set of a test version of my PSU holders, and he sent me a photograph today of it mounted, and it's perfect colour orange, matches his rig absolutely spot on. But he also showed the photograph of the PSU in place and his set of Simnet brakes. He's only got the he had the earlier set, the Type 2s. He's now got the Type 3s, and he's just waiting for the hydraulics setup like JB's talked about. And he says they work absolutely perfectly with this Fanatec setup, and they're very, very good. Oh, I'm still perplexed. I'm still not sure. Why's that? Will it? But if I buy the carbon face plates for the Simnet pedals, I'm buying the Simnet pedals, aren't I? But they're also available for the Fanatec. See, I'm a bit of a thing, right? If I have Pirelli tyres on my car and I get a puncture, I have to have a Pirelli spare. I have to have a Pirelli put on, but I also have to have matching axles. I don't think, buy a set of Simnet pedals and have a Fanatec base unit. It just doesn't feel right. But why else would I buy a set of Simnet pedals? So it's like, But it's much easier to go down the haptic route and expand into haptics with Simnet. That's where I'm kind of thinking. Az has done a 205. Fatman a 204. Are they in the Audis? You're in your GR3? Right. Frosty's done a 202. Dodo's in his GR3. Somebody else is in a GR3 by the looks of it. It's JB's with penalties. Twice I've gone wide round there. Yeah, so I am tempted by the Simnet pedal, really are, because they look really good actually, and I think they would work quite well. I want to know the answer to a question, and I think we'd all like to know, what is it like inverting a set of hydraulic pedals? Is there a problem because of liquid being upside down? Yeah, so I've got an electric bike downstairs, road bike with hydraulic pedals, but it doesn't have a reservoir. It just has a chamber that has oil in, and it pumps it backwards. So it's like I can't tip the bike upside down, as traditionally you would flip it over onto its handlebars and seat. But this bike you can't, because it needs to have the brakes up all the time. So, which is always good advice when you're cycling, to be honest. Keep the rubber down. Shiny side up, yes. Rider faces the sky, I think is the phrase. But the Simnet pedals will work just as well as the Fanatec ones, I'm sure. My problem is I have to get the right settings in the wheel to make everything feel right. But the as soon as I've got whatever set of pedals I've got, I'll decide on the trumbull packs. The haptics. Frosty 202112. There's a question for Frosty. Should I have my wheel turning on 600? Because it don't feel I need it on this. Batman goes quicker. It's a much longer shift, a much longer lap this, isn't it, than the last track we were at. There it was just over a minute, wasn't it, and every 6 laps I was catching Dodo, but I wonder what it's going to be here. It was 9 laps to catch Dodo, forgive me. Dodo's a 21, so there's 18, 19 seconds in it. It's going to be about the same. Every 9 laps or so, every 12, every 20 minutes. So what's everybody's plans for Christmas? Just to chill out and enjoy? I must shout out actually to Ozzy. In the Discord, Gandhi's put up a little post for Ozzy. He's got some racing doing Friday night. If anybody wants to pop along, have a check on the Discord, it's got a link. And check in with Ozzy for some racing. I think they're doing a wet race and a gravel race, I think. It's at Fisherman's Ranch, I believe. So something slightly different to what we do, if anybody wants to pop along. But please do. I do hope you all as well get the opportunity to bang a server up and get some racing going together between you. On the normal Widdowmaker racing nights, it's... you don't need me to have fun. This is true. Lee's pops in a 2:01.311. We don't seem to be getting penalties for tipping the old wobble knobs. That's not just any amount of speed quicker, is it? Dodo's going to be power pack racing on holidays. And licenses and circuit experience. That's a great shout. It is a good shout. I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing. It's not as if I've got a plan for every day with a place where I'm going to be driving and a route and a weather forecast and recommended radio stations. Not done any of that. I've not plotted lunchtime stops. I've not plotted sightseeing things at all. No, that's just on what's for the day. It's all done. That's who did it. I've got a daily print out of the route planned by AI. Longest planned daily drive is 800 miles in a day. From Kansas City to Albuquerque. A 4:30 a.m. start, 10 p.m. finish. That's Christmas Day sorted. It's not actually, it's Christmas Eve. Christmas Day is visiting the Grand Canyon. If we get to the Grand Canyon on Christmas Day, it might be Boxing Day morning that we do the Grand Canyon. Does he? Off to New York, yeah. He works with you, doesn't he? Yeah. He's not the one that leaves the bottle jack underneath, is he? He's on 85% fuel at that point. We're on 87. It's going to be interesting. So this race is planned for the 11th of January. I don't know if I'm going to be dead, alive or awake or in a coma on the 11th. Oof. Worse than that, we've got Azza take us on the left. Cheers, pal. Oh, results are up. S15 provisional results are in both Grid Finder and Discord. Lee was doing the doobry earlier. So let's have a look at the results without the drop round. Oh, I've seen the results. So, if we buzzle down here, guest racers, people not racing a full season, Luca in 11th on 54, Azza on 63 in 10th. Mikey completes the whole season with 171, JB in 8th on 182, 20-point gap to Dodo finishing in 7th on 202, and by the way, this is not drop round, this is full race position. Tom Darkstar. Tom? Paul, sorry. Paul Darkstar is on 205 in 6th place. Fatman on 208 in 5th. Widdowmaker 219, some in 4th, some 11 points behind Frosty on 230. Damo on 233, courtesy of that race 1 position, I think, today. And Lee finishes on 262. Now, if we were to switch over to the Dizzy Cord and have a look, here we go. Tonight's results then. Damo gets 44 points. Oh, Lee got 45 in total today. 21, 3 from qualifying, 1 for a fastest lap. 45. Dodo gets 44. 42 for Fatman. That was a good result. 41 for Widdowmaker. 40 for Frosty. So it's all kind of a shuffly about. So there's a little bit of points won by some people and a little bit of points lost by some people based on positioning. But overall, with the drop round then, from Mikey, who finished in 9th on 152. 8th place was JB on 168. 7th place was Dodo on 176. 6th place was Darkstar Paul on 181. In 5th place was Fatman on 184, so just 3 points between them. In 4th place was Widdowmaker on 195, so that gap opened up to 4th. But in 3rd place on 200, just 5 points ahead, was Damo in 3rd. Frosty takes 2nd with 201, just 1 point in it. Damo didn't make enough gap to take that drop round away. And 1st place was Lee, 227 points. But I'm just looking to see which was my drop round. My drop round was the 24 at round 5. Oh, that's a shame. Really was a low baller, but that's helped me in the end, didn't it? Because dropping that 24 pushed my average up, but didn't really break the 40, which is where I lost out. Frosty definitely averaged 40. His round was his worst one, was last round as well, 29 points. Damo's worst round was the 33 in round 5. Wow, how was round 5 really poor? Where were we there, round 5? We were at... where were we? Where were we last Thursday? No, it was Saturday just gone, wasn't it? Were we at Lego Maggiore? I can't remember. I think we were. But yeah, that's where it finishes up. Lee takes the victory. Frosty takes 2nd in the championship, and Damo picks up 3rd. Congratulations to all racers. Tremendous stuff. And they are provisional. Don't forget, if there is any incidents, do use the available system to you. Stream, main screen stream. Damo half points. Oh, it was half points, wasn't it? That's what it was. That's why it became the drop round for everybody. That's right, because of JB's unreliable internet. That's right. Yeah, you got... There is true, yeah, you have got that benefit working on your side. I think the trees here at Spa look like the trees at Northwest Airfield. Wonder what a base would look like perched on top of that hill. Just up there like that, just like that snow house. That would be great. That'd be tremendous. But it is what it is. Congratulations on the league, gentlemen, and congratulations all round. I can see that happening. People congratulating each other in the chat, and that's how it should be. Great season. We do have, and I haven't done anything about it, but the Triple Crown. We've got 4 contests in there, you know. We've got 4 championships to be literally discussed tomorrow night. We've got the overall championship. We've got a road car. We've got a performance car like a GR3, and then something in the middle. We've got to choose those cars tomorrow, and they've got to be sensible. They've got to be drivable, and they've got to work. We're going to be using as many tracks as we can fit in. I think they've already sort of... I don't know if they're even chosen, are they? They've got to be suitable tracks. So we'll talk about that tomorrow night, and Damo will refine. Let me just have a look on Grid Finder and see what we've actually chosen and what we haven't. Because, you know, I'm a little bit loose and left like that. Sometimes I leave things a little bit fluid. Triple Crown, here we go. Let's view the championship. We've only got 7 drivers registered, which is interesting. Maybe we could drum up some business tomorrow. Yas Marina round 1. Watkins Glen short course for... We've only got 5 drivers for the Friday. 6 for the Saturday. 655. So, yeah, we really need to fill that out. And I don't know. Maybe we need some advertising. I meant to click on drivers. Tracks are chosen but could be changed. I like the sound of what we got. Yeah, it's JB's not selected himself. Yas Marina, Watkins Short, Lego Maggiore Centre. Oh. Auto Polish Short, Sardinia Sea, and Tokyo Expressway Central. That's to finish. See, they sound like really good circuits. Dodo didn't join.
If you're in the series after race, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, to complete one series.
Yeah, because there's no drop rounds, is there?
Well, I mean, for all nights to complete one series, because each night will have one round from each series.
Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so each...
Again,
yeah, we will, yes. But it's, Dodo says he's not entirely sure of his schedule, but he'll know after the new year, which is fine. Which is fine. We're just gonna see how it goes. It's another format of racing. It's different. It's slightly changed. I like the idea of the FTO. I think the FTO's got to be a good car to race. I think. Let's go back. I'm not showing you the screens, am I? Because I'm a rude. Triple Crown, Triple Crown. Ah, yeah, the Ferrari 293 GT3 is the right car, but I think that's going to be the top performing one, and we just need to find one for the middle, which will be interesting. I don't think the road car. I don't think a GT3 on mediums is going to work. On sports tyres is going to work. I think we push the GT3 to racing tyres, and then we fit something in the middle on sports. But I don't know what. I don't know what at this time. Good night, Lee. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate you having a good laugh. Say again? Something that's a challenge to drive, yes. Something that gives us a little bit of a... And I don't say the Renault Espace F1 because it's a dog.
I don't even know if I'm going to race them yet. I've got a match suggestion for you.
Okay.
Say there's a black series. Ease the fuel.
But how does that fit in with the 3 cars? Because it's GT3 in it. Or did you mean a road version?
Black series, right?
Is it?
Yeah. Shoot. Like the old 703. Yeah. Seriously.
There it is. Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah, that works well at Tokyo, that. Yeah, I've got a few of them, tuned to various different types. I own a few of those anyway. Why do I own so many of them?
It's a good call.
Why do I own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Why do I own 10 of those cars? Probably have. Orange, blue, purpley blue, black, black, midnight grey, graphite grey, silver, silver, white, green. Wow.
Oh, some seat cushion or some pad at the base of the spine.
Is it sore? Oh. Is that kidney backache or back? So what GT Amiga do is a little base of the spine seat cushion. They do it in a pack of 3. You can get armrests, a back thing, and a neck pad. You can get them, I think, about 20 quid for the set. What, leaning back? It did look a bit leaning back with your daughter in it, I must admit. Yeah, I don't know, Dodo. Yeah. Ah, so... Yes. Yes. Yes, it does. Yes. Right, gentlemen. I appreciate it's 11:30. It's Tuesday night, but we're kind of drying up. We're going to be back tomorrow night. I'm going to call it on the stream for now, as the chat keeps disconnecting, and I don't know why. But I'm going to call it for tonight, and we will spend the time for tomorrow usefully with doing bits and pieces. So, thank you very much for joining us tonight, and we'll catch you on the morrow for the Widdowmaker Way episode 2. But thank you, folks. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. Congratulations to all the race winners. Thank you very much for taking part. And we'll see you on the next one. All the best, folks. Take care. Goodbye for now.
I'm off the door, guys.
Good night, Matthew. You take care, pal. Good night, everybody.